Do you want to test your knowledge about survival skills? Think you know a lot of survival trivia? Well then try this game, Gates of the Arctic National Park, Survival. First, let's start by setting up the board. Place your raft on the start position, and then place the day numbers, starting with number 4 and then 1 on the top. Then place the question cards upside down on the question card pile. Next, each person is going to choose a role to play. First is the river guide. The river guide is in charge of the shelter supplies. So you will place all 4 shelter supplies on the river guide card, and then place it in front of whoever is going to be the river guide. Next is the scout. The scout is in charge of the fire supply. So place all 4 fire supplies on the scout card and place the scout card in front of whoever's going to be the scout. Next is the scientist, who is in charge of the water supply. And finally, we have the camp cook, who is in charge of the food supplies. Next, you will each roll the die to see who goes first. If there's a tie, then keep rolling until someone has the highest number. For the sake of this game, we'll say that the scientist is going first. So the scientist will roll the die, and then the person to the left of them will pick up a question card and will read the question and the answer options. Then the scientist will say their answer. If they answer correctly, then they either move the amount of spaces rolled on the die, or they gain a supply. If they get the answer wrong, then you will either move back the number of spaces that they rolled, or they can turn in one of their supplies. You may also get scenario cards. These cards will tell you that you either gain a supply or you lose a supply. And then it's the next person's turn. Once everyone has taken a turn, then that is the end of the day. So you will move to the next day number, and then everyone will turn in one of their supplies. You win the game if you move the raft to the pickup point end space by the end of day 4. This game is based off of the National Park Gates of the Arctic in Alaska. When you visit this park, you have to be dropped off by a bush plane, and then you schedule a time for them to pick you up. In the same fashion, you will be moving your raft down the river and to your pickup point. I hope you enjoy Gates of the Arctic National Park, Survival.